Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the runner takes off to his right. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He makes the grab. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Man, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
The Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Noles looking to run some tempo here.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back, using his legs here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain, short of the 1st down though. This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. And the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a quick grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's 1st and goal.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. And he defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles, but the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking for some space. It's Washington. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll give it to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important second down play coming up.
Let's go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
You make it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Yes, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I'll tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the top.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football where it was headed. Secondary coaches got to be proud.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Second down now after the sack.
29 Philly.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. An important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it for a big gain. They can't slow him down. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
You cannot escape the defense with a sack.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Makes a quick grab. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Seminoles. Made the defense look slow that time. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And this one will be fair caught. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Finds his man. It starts.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Gives it to the back. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. The ball to the ground. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Quick throw to his receiver. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
And the Seminoles move into the red zone. Let's it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
The Seminoles trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They line up on third and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Now it's second down here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Bringing pressure. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make the play, but instead it's third down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. He's running out of time here. Some hard running there through a tackle. He's going to take off. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with
got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. He's found some room at the 45. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44. And the Noles come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And this is caught. How about that? The fake works, and they add 2 points. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Knowles. A strong fight back. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the 4th quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This one was a blowout at halftime. The offense has clawed back in it, and now a chance to get even closer. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And he'll set up to throw. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Florida State, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play 2 passes. Oh, and he can't hold on. A first down screen is incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's good for a first down near the 40. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Took contact on the throw. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this